Hey, Umuchina Kele, or Abrala. Hey, I'll get in the money here. Ahamadike, Biafra. Ahamadike, Biafra. Ahamadike, Biafra. Biafra, Kwenu. I don't talk him before. When I know what here. When I come block on here, say when I know what here. No problem. When the war start, we go know who be who. Biafrans. How many times did I call you? You don't want to listen. I say boycott every churches that is against freedom. Boycott every food from the Fulani herdsmen. Boycott every onions from the Boko Haram. Boycott anything that come from the north. When we say that no one more could go, they don't want to leave us where we go. But they want to carry their food to poison us. Go punish them. I start going to boycott anything will go bring death. And time death for Igbo land. Biafra land, boycott all their food, not eat their food. I don't talk about boycott Dangote product. Anything when you bring, nah, you want to kill you, you want to put you under subjection. No listen to them, no buy their food, no buy their cement, no buy their chicken, no buy their anything. I tell you, if you try them, God don't punish you. Now they're hungry you. Now that is the hungry you. Let's not forget. Make I ask now one question. Jumama and Emeka, make I answer me this question very carefully. Land did not finish for Sabah. Land did not finish for Were. Land did not finish for Anambra. Land did not Port Harcourt. Land did not Aba. Why when they deceive and say only Yoruba land and Hausa land when I go build the whole match when I go get in the whole world. Now crazy worry now. When are they crazy? May God forgive you now. Make them come back home. I don't talk about. I say boycott every food from Hausa. Boycott their kuli, boycott their suya, boycott their sugar cane. You don't block your say no one here. One day, I tell you, one day, very, very soon, they could also human being like a suya give you for me to go chop and from Hausa, go this and I limit. I don't talk about. No one listen. Take time. Biafrans. Boycott anything that has to do with the Hausa Fulani herdsmen, Boko Haram, all their products. Now lie. I said lie, yo. They want to take and kill you. They want to take your land, invade your house and sleep with your women. They're dangerous. So anything that has to do with them. Remember, Boko. When I say Boko, you say haram. When I say Boko, you say haram. When I say Boko, you say haram. Fulani herdsmen. They are birds of the same feather, so all of them be the same thing. Now brothers and sisters, though, they know they look back for a kilo, they chop human being like suya. That's how I did not tell you. Any Igbo man, any Biafra man, where you get investment for North, for Kanu, for Sokoto, for Medugri, Taraba, anywhere where you get investment. Say I come back home, die no day. They won't kill you. Boycott anything that has to do with Hausa. They are dangerous. Not so I do not tell you. They say they be get man, not take them. They say they do pedicure, they do manicure, they want clean your leg, they want clean your house. No grill, they want kill you. They go chop you. Not only that one, including their food and their products and anything that has to do with them. Anything where one consign them, not them. Not only that one, if you not say a day for Lagos, if they go to your Yoruba church, if they waste your time, carry your time, they pay, they throw your money up and down. Sell the whole property where you go there. Go back home. They don't want you. They don't want you. You know one listen. The people where they bring on this message in a Biafra Referendum Media Group worldwide under the leadership of Mazen and the Kane Ohamadike Biafra one of Biafran land. Thank you, Kemesian.
Why you get holy, Mr. Producer?
Ipob, one man army, all them must go.
All we need is freedom. All we need is freedom. All we need is freedom. It's not by force to be together. It's not by force to be together. All we need is freedom. All we need is freedom. It's not by force to be together. Naturally, Biafra God. Yeah. Let my people go. Yeah. Naturally, Biafra God. Yeah. Naturally, my people go. Naturally, my people go. Yeah. Let my people go. Yeah. Wake up this morning and look in the sky. All I see is rising sun. Choloma. Obono Chukwu na n'olu, the land of the rising sun. Yeah, let my people go. Yeah, let my people go. Ekele na dekalo, making us to know what freedom is all about. Yeah, ekele na dekalo, making us to know what freedom is all about. Yeah, ekele na dekalo, making us to know what freedom is all about. Blessing at all, make a leggy, what is a mood? When you're my friend, you name on. We are not fighting for war, but freedom. All we need is freedom. And they can't all make a leggy, oh, make a leggy. Oh, no, make a leggy, oh, make a leggy. Oh, no, make a leggy, oh, make a leggy. Olu mekelegi yo, happy olu mekelunu. One great family, we can never vanish, we can never be afraid. We remain the same. Chukwu kikabia mayi n'oginaka. Okwagi mere ya wenye nundijwe aye mani keme ya anyị nọkwagi n'aka ọha ndị bụ niile ka anyị nwere ofu bi ka anyị chụ na-ewoji mmeji dị n'ụwa. All we need is freedom. All we need is freedom. All we need is freedom. It's not by force to be together. We are not fighting for war. We are fighting for freedom. Let my people go. Let my people go. I feel we one family. Let my people go. Live together as one. Let my people go. We can never be banished. Let my people go. No matter what the devil may do. Let my people go. Keep on going higher. Let my people go. We are one God. Let my people go. Umuchukwu kikabiam. Let my people go. Nande kalo. Let my people go. Eji mohiro wase. Let my people go. Obasibi edike bagu. Let my people go. Ebo boleno. Let my people go. Asengato lojo. Let my people go. Oye nejebi se no kiso. Let my people go. With that devil like it or not. Let my people go. Biafra must come. Let my people go. We must be free. Let my people go. Credible you see. Credible you see. Yes me. Anyway. Akwa kuna gagwa na Biafra ya daga sim no wasi. Kesi yana meketa one day. Kesi nkana me. We are going higher. Credible you see mwabia.
Our Father who art in heaven, nanyị nke bi n'eluigwe, ka aha gị dị nsọ, that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee. All over this very planet that you created, they are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation as only you ordained. That this very gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I want to remain in the spirit because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have spilled, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, O Lord of hosts, to have mercy upon us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word, which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist? You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoko. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy, because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all this we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. I had in he said,
once again, fellow Biafran lovers of freedom, men and women of goodwill, wherever you are across the globe, I welcome you this morning. This is Radio Biafra Israel, for the avoidance of doubt, a live broadcast. We are streaming live through Radio Biafra London, being anchored by the deputy leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Uche Okafo. He is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra. Anambra use the name of the place is actually Omambala. And then the Igbo man came and said it's Anambra. But let's go by it now so you will not miss your way. Masuchu Kafomefo is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra State. Anambra State is inside the issue called Nigeria, but it's in Biafra land. Every piece of land there is the man who have assured us he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. Somebody said if wishes were a horse, we would have all ridden on it. I wish Uchimefo is my father. And I will know I will have a better future than I've ever had now. But he just said a word. The gate of hell was used against him. But he said one word, only one word. If you like, do anything you like. You see this platform, you will never see corruption. For more than 4 years, you come and try it. Then you know that there are those who make us believe in Biafra. We will choose death over life when it comes to the issue of Biafra. With these people like Uchimefo. We go and deal with it. Of course, he's standing in a deputizing capacity on behalf of our supreme leader. He's saying it. The Pope of Biafra land. If you are angry, go and hug transformer. Don't come to Nigeria to hug transformer because there is no electricity there. You will not die. But if you are coming to Nigeria to kill yourself, come to my village and jump inside well. He remains our supreme leader. He's eminent. Lord Bishop, His Excellency, His Eminent. He's from Abatete. Abatete is in so did I say Abatete? He is from Umuahia province, Afari Beku. He is the prince of Afari Beku, heir to the throne of Ibeku kingdom. The only man who put everything aside, risk everything for his people. You can decide to claim you are warlord, you are Lord War, you are anointed, you are this one. But nobody has been able to stand up to speak for the collective interest of the Biafran people. For the past 60 years, I must tell you, since decade, until he came. Everybody become mute. They draw inspiration from what he said. I've not heard anybody say anything. Where are the retoucher people? They were a group of lunatics jumping up and down everywhere. Retoucher. We want Nigeria to be retoucher. We want Nigeria. Where are you people? Where are you? But when you do all these things, you think you're undermining him. I listened to an audio clip from our brother in China. He said, anything you like, do. As far as this life is concerned, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and his deputy Uchimefo will remain the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. The genuine one, not the one whose blood has been watered down by Yoruba and Hausa. There is nothing you do about it. There is no platform to negotiate about that anyway. So you can go and yap and fool yourself. All of you in diaspora who are yapping and misbehaving because you want to run IPOB down, don't ever come here because we are waiting for you. Your stupidity and your fuck up will be treated adequately for the avoidance of that. Just come, you will know that one in Ubudingwe. And of course, I remain George Onibi. I am from Abo. Abo is in Delta State. Delta State is in Biafra land. But if you don't understand what I'm saying, I'm sorry, I cannot help you. I served the indigenous people of Biafra in the capacity of the African rep and the Nigerian international coordinator. The idea is that we are going home. Nothing more, nothing less. We don't want Yoruba land. We don't want Hausa land. We do not desire to own Britain or Europe. We want to remain our own. If we are monkey and babu, we are very satisfied being monkey and babu. When you are there yapping, you are fooling yourself, because in the end you will know. Of course, I will not proceed until I acknowledge the Almighty Creator Himself. The one who sits in heaven and preside over the affair of man, is the one that shaped the way ahead of us. He is the one who have placed our foot upon this path that we must follow, because he is our guide, the matter both great and small, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. He remains the primordial influence that drives us. That is why every man, you can yap and say, I'm this, I'm what power, you are on your own. Because in the end, you were born one day and you will die one day. Very pathetic. And never forget the history of the man who used to be the president, or is he prime minister of the Soviet Union. He thought there was no end like him. He died and was reduced to even, should I say, a baby? If he was a baby, he would have been more glorified. But then he was saying that even God cannot divide Soviet Union. This useless man was telling the whole world that nobody can divide Soviet Union, even God himself. And that was when he met his Waterloo. Some of you are saying you are Hausa, you are Fulani, Barawu Dambaza, you are Yoruba, you are British government. In your hiding place, you are saying even God cannot free Biafrans. You are hallucinating. It will happen. Where is Soviet Union today? No, where is Soviet Union? Terrorists come and terrorists go. You can be terrorists of the day, oh ye British government, but your time is winding up. Soon you will not be there. So if you're there, you say, no, nobody can deliver Biafra. We must deal with Biafra. You are hallucinating. You will die very soon. Theresa May is old. She's dying already. Go and ask of who is King James. He couldn't give birth to a son. That is why some lunatic like Theresa May is in that office. That is why Theresa May don't have a son. And the dream of, or the experience of being a mother is only a dream she can imagine. So when Theresa May give order to kill Biafra, she is not a mother. She don't know what it means. Does even know what it means to live under a man. God will punish all of you. You don't know what you are doing to yourself. Please, if you want to kill me, assassinate me, come to Abo, I am there. But if you want to challenge me for what I have said and what I have done because of Biafra restoration, please bring up a competent court jurisdiction. Did they call them ICC or CCI or whatever? Bring me there and I will debunk all of you. I will bring all of you. I'm not talking of our leader, because our leader will mesmerize all of you. Very hopeless people everywhere. I won't go forward until I acknowledge the Almighty Creator. Chukwu Kikabiama, he said before we go to our topic this morning. Ụmakwa n'eziokwu n'ịmara mma o, ịhụnanya anyị na gị, obiọma gị, o juru anya nya daji o, ịmana inwe gị gbanwe o, ọ dị onye dịka gị, ịbụ Alpha na Omega, anyị niile na-asịra ịdị mma o. That thing you people are looking for, it will get to your doorstep. It is a matter of time. Believe me, it's a matter of time. This is Radio Biafra Extra for the avoidance of doubt. Our topic this morning is simple. Who is Nigeria? And I want to advise you, if you are a parent, you are a mother, you are a father, you are fooling yourself in one Nigeria, you are hopeless. Send this audio clip to your children. I've seen many youths. Most of them will tell you the name of all the footballers. All the footballers across the globe, they will tell you the name of all the footballers, the name of all the club they belong to. Manchester, Chesterman, United UG, but they don't even know the name of their village. I called my son. I said, where do you come from? He said, I'm from Arbor. I saw Fetiana. George Onibe son from Arbor. Whoo! Woo! Of course, one day he broadcast with me. He's from Abo. I'm not from Abo. I'm from Abo. But there is a problem somewhere along the line. So help your children to help themselves, because Send this audio clip to your children who are jumping up and down. They want to be like America. They are not American. They can never be American. They will never be American. They can want to be like Chinese. You can never be Chinese. You will never be. But the Almighty Creator Himself reserved the right to decide that. I didn't choose to come from the womb of my mother. Believe me, I love my mother with undying love. I wish she never died. I've never seen a woman like my mother. Every other mother is a counterfeit. Of course, they are original anyway. But when it comes to my mother, second to none, makanini nyonya ajanjono. Ninonya ajanjono. But I never choose her. My father can yap and say anything he like. But without my mother, my father cannot lay claim on me. And then when I look at my father, my father should be grateful to my mother. Because if my mother did not tell me this is your father, my father can yap. I don't give a hoot about it. Of course, I'm a father, you know. And I hope that my wife is telling me that these children are truly mine. Because some of you are very evil. But we must continue. We must continue. Teach your children to know their origin. Yorubas are doing this very well. They are doing this very, very, very well. And when we come, you think you're educated. You want your children to be like Americans. They can never be Caucasians. These are black people. The media has not allowed you to see the value of black people. It is only the womb of a black woman that has the capacity and ability to imitate. Only black women give birth to original Homo sapiens. Because they can give birth to black, purple, yellow, pink, yellow, green. Any human being on earth. Let a Igbo man come and give birth to a black man like me. You see, it's impossible. It's unachievable. They could only imagine it. And that dream will end up like a mirage. It will end up like counting from the sky. So tell your children, they must know where they come from. Anywhere you are, let your children know where they come from. If I respectable man that I am, it is one thing. Because wherever they are, they teach their children how to speak their language. Some people look at it as backwardness. Because your children, you believe they're supposed to be saying, oh, how are you? Oh. Very soon in Biafra land, when you speak that rubbish, you will pay tax. Until I see a Igbo man speaking Igbo, speaking Ijo, speaking Akwa Ibom. I never had a guy with you with your grammar. You think I can't speak Queen's English? I can. You have no idea the person you are dealing with or the people you are dealing with. But why should I do that? Why should I do that? Give me one Chinaman that can speak Abo. And then I will speak China for you. Give me somebody from Britain that can speak Abo. And then I give you Queen's English and could speak other languages you can never imagine. One of these days I will come on air with my immediate younger brother. He can speak more than 19 languages across the globe. Both your China, both your Spain, any language. I will bring you here one day. And then I will tell you, call you are France. Come on to Tape. All of them. He can speak more than 17 international language. He's still alive. He's not dead. I won't tell you his name. I think Onwudiwe was able to assess him. Because that is not achievement. Achievement is that I want to see Teresa May speaking Abo or speaking Enugu. But you do not know. But we must continue. Please, what I'm saying, I'm not apologizing. It's not a threat, it's a promise. Our topic this morning is simple. Very, very simple. A pertinent question. A pertinent question. What is this pertinent question? Who is a Nigerian? Our topic this morning is simple. Who is a Nigerian? Before I continue, please listen to this audio.
Drug-related offenses is pathetic, tragic, and sad. We know that drug issues in Saudi attract the death penalty. That will be the 8th Nigerian to be executed for drugs in Saudi in the last few years. And we have 24 on death row for drugs in Saudi. And we have about 12 that have been sentenced to various jail terms. Now, the issue with the drugs in Saudi is this. There are cases of syndicates who work with airlines who actually put the drugs in also in the bags of suspected victims. So we've had cases where truly they didn't commit the offense. So what we appeal to Saudi to make the trials fair, open, and ensure that justice is done. Even if you are going to die, you know that you died for an offense you committed. So when we appeal to Nigerians, especially going to Saudi Arabia, it's tough. Obey the laws of the land. Even kola nut is treated as a drug. So we continue to appeal to the Saudi authorities to treat some of the cases with some form of leniency. Like I said, we have 20 on death row in Saudi. This is the 8th to be executed, and we're hopeful that maybe it will be possible to save the others. And there are some on various offenses in Saudi Arabia. So it's pathetic, it's tragic, and we continue to appeal to Nigerians to obey the laws of whatever you do. But however, we expect the trials to be fair, open, and be sure that justice truly is done before somebody is sentenced to death. On the second case of the Nigerians who raided a bureau to change in Dubai, again, that is disgraceful and is an embarrassment to the country, to themselves and their families. And the names of the 5 of them who allegedly raided a bureau to change, which was captured on Tochukwu, Leonard, Alice, Chile, Mika, Ndunagi. This 5.
Now listen. The Nigerian people in Saudi Arabia are involved in drug as they are across all over the globe. Now, this useless woman, what do they call the name of this process? Is this Dadike Yoruba lunatic? He's saying these are the name of people we call. He mentioned only one. One of them is Ojuku. Give Yoruba chance very soon when there are criminals who call themselves Nigeria across the globe. These very useless Nigerian people will tell you their name is Mazen Nandekano. So the first person facing death row in Saudi Arabia, his name is Ojuku. His name is Ojuku. Maybe if you allow her to continue the list, the name of the next drug addict or drug pusher in Saudi Arabia will be Philippe Fiong. So tomorrow when you wake up, they say a criminal was caught in China. He's a drug addict. Is this? His name is Mazen Nandekano or Mazuchinefo. You should understand that Nigerians don't exist. Why are they running away from the identity? But want the BQ or whatever her name is, very fucking name. Somebody will soon come here and tell me that God is angry that I say fucking. Fucking will fuck all of you. God will punish all of you. Because God is not angry because this Yoruba lunatic is telling you that the drug addict in Saudi Arabia is a Biafran. But we have the name of all of them. Time will not permit me. If not, I will call all of them. They are Yoruba and Hausa. Yoruba and Hausa. If Hausa man don't see tramadol, they will go and suck the odor from Sokewe toilet. They are running from themselves. Look at this useless woman. Very barren woman is telling you, his name is Ojuku Leonardo. Maybe it's Leonardo with Iluanya. And then he went to say the other one, she can't even pronounce it because she lied. She lied. Saudi Arabia, if you catch anybody who is a Nigerian pushing drug in your place, do not hang them. Don't kill them because their dead body will become nothing to you. Open a zoo where you train lion. Feed the Nigerians to that place. When they catch you, they tell you they are Duduwa, please forgive them. When they tell you they are Rewa, please forgive them. When they tell you they are Nigeria, feed them to your lion or crocodile. You will be justified in the end because Nigeria is the abominable entity and greatest evil against humanity. But let's continue. Let's continue.
It's tragic and sad. We know that drug issues in Saudi attract the death penalty. That will be the 8th Nigerian to be executed for drugs in Saudi in the last few years. And we have 24 on death row for drugs in Saudi. And we have about 12 that have been sentenced to various jail terms. Now, the issue with the drugs in Saudi is this. There are cases of syndicates who work with airlines who actually put the drugs in the bags of suspected blueprints. So we've had cases where truly they didn't commit the offense. So what we appeal to Saudi to make the trials fair, open, and ensure that justice is done. Even if you are going to die, you know that you died for an offense you committed. So when we appeal to Nigerians, especially going to Saudi Arabia, it's tough. Obey the laws of the land. Even kola nut is treated as a drug. So we continue to appeal to the Saudi authorities to treat some of the.
Now, she said even kola nut. Kola nut is a drug now. Some of you will believe kola nut is drug. Those of you attending Yoruba churches, they ask you not to kill kola nut. But manema now kola nut will find jagomo. Now it's a drug. If you have taken kola nut, is that a drug? So when you are there yapping, you are Asari Dokubo of Islamic land, you are hopeless. Because that which make you powerful, they have destroyed it. Some people with some useless person will say, hey, can you open your Bible to NIV? Don't you know NIV have removed every word that empower Christians in the Bible? Kola nut is drug. Send this audio to your children, especially dedicated to your children who are yapping. They thought they are one Nigeria. They're jumping up and down. Anyway, if you are a true nation, you see anybody around your territory who says in Nigeria and you don't feed them to the lion or to the dog, then you are worse than Lucifer and devil. Because nobody is in Nigeria. Nigeria is evil enclave. Nigeria, when we are done with you, most especially those of you are coming to invest in Biafra land, Abi, come and invest. Come and repair you did it so. When we are done with all of you, you wish you never enter Biafra land. Don't think you are untouchable or you are invisible. Because we will make you visible. No, this is what Yoruba is saying.
Like I said, we have 20 on death row in Saudi. This is the 8th to be executed, and we're hopeful that maybe to be possible to save the others. And there are some on various offenses in Saudi Arabia.
In fact, let me stop. Why I'm playing this rule is not because of what the useless Yoruba people are trying to do. They mentioned only two names. One of the drug addict or the drug pusher they caught in Saudi Arabia, his name is Ojuku, and the other one, his name is Mazen Nandekano, and the third one, his name is Mazuchi Mefo. Maybe the fourth one they will caught on death row will be George Onibe. And these of you will yapping. But if I give you the list, we will come and analyze it later. Let Nigeria, Yoruba, Gota media finish fooling themselves. We will come and give them the name of all the people committing atrocity in the war. When I see Theresa May trying to oppress Biafra, it is a shame and a disgrace to Theresa May that the only terrorists that attack Britain are Yoruba people. But Theresa May will prefer to kill Biafrans. But all these things you people are doing is going to affect all of you. I would not waste further time. The simple question or study this morning is, who is in Nigeria? There are 11 pathetic questions you need to answer. Who is in Nigeria? If you say you are proudly Nigeria, please, today on this day of April, wear Nigerian flag and walk around the city. Hold Nigerian flag, walk in Biafra land and see if you will not be stoned to death. Just try it, hopeless people. Who is in Nigeria? So wherever you are hiding in Europe, you are saying in Nigeria. No, come to Nigeria, carry Nigerian flag, most especially Biafra land, and tell me you are in Nigeria. You will end up in one Fulani Barawudan Banza Suya spot. Because you'll be eating cannibals. No, Nigeria. Nigeria. This is a question. Ask your children, who is in Nigeria? Tell them who Nigerians are. Nigerians are criminals. Nigerians are insincere. Nigerians are hopeless people. Anybody who tells you is in Nigeria can only be associated and identified with corruption and evil. Number two, who created Nigeria? Awusa Yoruba will tell you that it's Oluwa that created Nigeria. It is God that created Nigeria. Allah created Nigeria. God will punish Oluwa and Allah. Because I know not who, but I know Chukwu Kikabiama. But the last time I checked, British government created Nigeria. They created Nigeria. Nigeria is the creation of a terrorist. So when you see Boko Haram, Miati, Allah, all these Fulani investment terrorists parading anywhere, do not blame them because the person who created Nigeria is worse than Fulani investment and Boko Haram. For your avoidance of doubt, British government are the one who created Nigeria. Why is it that the same group of people have been ruling Nigeria? This is another pertinent question you need to ask. When you see Gowon, they say General Gowon, or did they call him Colonel or Brigadier? What do they call Gowon, that Alema? He didn't go to school. Want all the people who are ruling Nigeria in terms of Senate to President to Governor, all of them forge their result. This is exactly what British government want. When you hear Roger Chukorocha, he went to Manchester University in Toronto. Some of them school in Harvard University in India. They have the certificate. Obasanjo is a graduate, or don't you know? Buhari before don't have primary school, first school living certificate. But now he has a, how do they call it? What is this university in Frankfurt belonging to Germans? Buhari went there, but only that his own university attended his affiliation to Sambisa Forest. They all have the receipt. Finance minister, Oh girl, bring where you serve you service. He resigned. Today, most of you will call her hero. Hero who accepted it to be fraudulent instead of being in jail or being fed to one tiger or one animal somewhere in Saudi Arabia. So these are pertinent questions you should ask. Why is it that the same group of lunatics, the same group of war criminals like Obasanjo, Babangida, late Buhari and the co and the ones ruling Nigeria? From the day I was born till today, only 2 people venture into Aso Rock as president of Nigeria who were actually divine arrangement. You have Shenikon. Who is Shenikon, Yoruba? He was a president maybe about 3 hours. He was removed. Then you have good luck. He was there because number 1, Yaradua have to die. Who is Yaradua? Yaradua elder brother is one of the war criminals. Compensation must continue. So his junior brother come to serve some time. But he was old and died in office. And so Obama, the president of America, could not hide it. But what did he do? He decided to say, okay, let's allow good luck. But we know all these politics. Stop deceiving yourself. Let Biafrans go. You will still steal the oil you are stealing. Nobody will stop you. But let us go. It is not oil that will make us do what we are doing. We want to be free. We want to control our time and space. We want to be able to come out and speak, that our voice be heard. So stop fooling yourself. We know the word politics, but all of you will end up in shame and disgrace. I could only sit back and wonder what the emperors did. I could only sit back and wonder what the atrocities of the Babylonians, among others. But their time is up. Come out today and say, I am Babylonian king, I am King Nebuchadnezzar. It's catapult they will use to kill you, not even nuclear weapon. And one day you will come out and say, I'm from Britain. They will use catapult and piston. Mortar, we call it a cordon. They will use it to kill you. But your atrocity will never be blotted out. Your sins will never be forgiven. For your children will be homeless, they will be orphaned, and there will be nobody that will help them. You ask yourself, well, you're one Nigeria. Why is it that outside good luck with Jonathan? I don't know if he's Hausa or he's still a Niger Delta or he's still a German. I really don't know. Why is it that only good luck and Sheniko are the only people who are not war criminals? The same people ruling you. One Nigeria. They are trying to regroup the next set of terrorists. One among the list is Rufai. The next one is Kwankasu. Some of you are now in Canada. Some of you are now in America, Canada. All of you don't know that most of you, it is Rufai that chased you there. One of my younger brother used to have more than 7-story building in Abuja. Rufai demolished all of them. And what did he do? He sold the remaining property. And he said to me, from today, I'm no longer in Nigeria. The little money he gathered, he's in Canada today. But if he lie, let him go to heaven. He will never be an indigene of Canada. Because somewhere along the line, the owner of Canada will ask his children, his descendant, where do you come from? Go back to your place. That is why all of us must fight for Biafra restoration. We are victim of the society you see today. So when you are yapping, you are about Nigeria. Not the way I go see where you go run blood, or not the way we go see today, we will never see because we did one Nigeria. What is the qualification of the rulers in the so-called Nigeria? These are their qualifications. They must be corrupt. They must be killer. They must be illiterate. And they must be saboteur. You want to be a ruler in Nigeria, a president, a governor, a senator, House of Representative, or whatever name they call themselves, for you to be there, this is the criteria. No, you don't need to go to university. Number one, you must be a saboteur. Sabotage your people. So when you see Oju Zokalo, David Umaru, when you see the lack of Okezie Pazo doing the job of a saboteur, do not blame them, because these are the real qualifications to be a ruler of your people when it comes to Nigeria. They must be corrupt. When you see them stealing money, going to stack them somewhere in British bank, don't blame them. These are the qualifications to be a leader in one Nigeria. When you see illiterate who didn't go to school, they forge result and yet they are your leader, and you have spent many years in the university, and you come and you say, I am a professor, you are professor being led by Ochenama. I don't have time for all of you. My happiness is that on this platform we don't sell personality. But one day you will hear what you have not been told. And you know that, oh, they say, do you mean this man is a professor at the age of 27? what use is it? Claiming to be a professor at the age of 27 when I'm not sincere. Where is Blue Jack? I won't give you popularity anyway. All of you will sink in the history of time. Professor. Do you know how old I was when I became a professor in Nigerian University? And SOC is one of the advanced economics Nigerian has ever produced. But I tell you, what do they call him? And SOC will not stand me in economic class in 1 hour. I will debunk him. Finally, I will eliminate him. When I mean eliminate him, academically. So stop fooling yourself. You must be illiterate to become somebody. Go and ask Oneye. Oneye is removed and one Islamic alphabet reader. One Boko Haram is placed as the Chief Justice. What can Oneye do? So to be a leader in Nigeria, these are the things you must be. Number 5. Why is Nigeria backward? Despite all the treasures in the land. Ask your children. Why is Nigeria backward? There is no type of resources Nigerians don't have. Let me tell you, if you are listening this morning, you are from Igala. I'm talking of Igala Biafran, Kogi Biafran, Igala people. That's still an oil company in your land. There is a special aluminium they produce. It cannot be found anywhere in the world except in Igala land. It is called alloy aluminium. There are countries stealing them overnight. You think that company is dead? But they will never allow you to know. It cannot be found in Hausa land. You see Hausa want to dig oil. They drink poto mud water. These are some of the reasons why they are trying to oppress Biafrans. But you may never know. With all the resources in our land, yet Nigeria is backward. You are not asking yourself why. But the reason is because they want to weaken our people in order to keep them control over our life. They want to control us, so they weaken us. You see somebody say, I'm from Niger Delta. 99.9% of those of us who claim from Niger Delta, they don't even know how crude oil is. But somebody from thousands of kilometers away owns that oil well, it's not a concern to you. So who are Nigerian? That is our topic this morning. And then the question is, how many nations makes up Nigeria? For your information, 3 nations. That is why I appeal to the global community. If you see anybody coming from Nigeria with a Nigerian passport, because I have a Nigerian passport, and they tell you, hey, I'm a Nigerian, ask them again. I said, where do you come from? And he say, I'm Oduduwa. Please help them. They need help. No, I'm a Nigerian. You say you are from where? He say, I'm Arewa. Please help them. They need help. If they say they are Niger Delta, Niger, Upland, the River Lamp, go down, help them. It's not their fault. If they say they are Biafran, of course they are children of heaven. Protect them. For one day you will be glad you did. But if they insist they are Nigeria, and you do not feed them to dogs, and then you are worse than evil yourself, I must tell you. Nigeria is made up of 3 nations. The Arewa, the Oduduwa, and the Biafrans. Nigeria is not a nation, but it's a country. And some people say, how dare you insult my one Nigeria? You are a lunatic, you are hopeless, you are animal. And we will prove it to you very soon. Why do you think that Yoruba, Hausa, Fulani, Barawu, Dambaza fight to protect one Nigeria more than every other person? But the truth is because they are lazy, they are greedy, they have nothing to offer, and they are insincere. Look for the people who are fighting for one Nigeria, Yoruba and Hausa. This our one Nigeria, this our one Nigeria, this our one Nigeria. They will tell you, Igbo man do this, because when they want to run Biafrans down, they use Igbo man. Igbo man mess, Igbo man shit, Igbo man do this, Igbo man is from Nigeria, Igbo man is carrying drugs in Saudi Arabia, Igbo man is good and fine, let Igbo man go. They say no, if Igbo man go, Igbo man will not succeed. Igbo man is landlocked, Igbo man is airlock, Igbo man is windlock, Igbo man is rainfall lock, Igbo man is, but allow us to go. You are fooling yourself. Teach your children who is in Nigeria. Why do you think, or what do you think is the reason why all the killing in Nigeria take place in your land? It's just to reduce your population. Every day there are killing. Why do you think it's going on? Agatu killing now is a story to some of you. Nimbo killing now is a story to some of you. Iguacha massacre, Aba massacre, Onitsha massacre, it's a story to you. Demolition of Odi, you think it's a story? more people died in the president's selection. And most of you don't see it. It's just to reduce our number and weaken our people. Why is it that international media refuse to report about Biafran, the atrocity committed against Biafrans by Nigerians? Ask yourself. BBC will never talk about the ongoing killing in Nigeria. CNN will never talk about it. Your so-called international media, they don't talk anything about Biafra. Those small media that are able to make some reference to Biafra issue, they will say, yes, it's true that 1 million Biafrans died. Why are they secessionists? And why are they secessionizing? And you think 1 million naira is just a pack of cards. But don't worry. Ask your children. Your children should go and find out. Why? Why? Because the reason is that most of them are the terrorists. Most of them own the oil well in our land. Most of them are building a nation by the misery of our people. You ask yourself, why is it that even the Nigerian media don't report about the atrocity ongoing in Nigeria? Nigerian youth, why? Because they will kill you in your campus one day. They will wipe away your family. And the Yoruba Gota media could never report about it. They could never see it. Why? Because that is exactly what they want. Yoruba want one Nigeria without Biafrans. Because they want Biafrans land without the Biafrans. That is your one Nigeria. Why is Nigeria afraid of IPOB? Why is Nigeria afraid of Mazen Nandekano? Why is Nigeria afraid of Mazuchi Mefo? To the extent that they call us terrorists, even when we have no raised AK-47. We have only microphone with me here. Ask yourself a question. Fulani headsmen are not terrorists. Boko Haram are not terrorists. Miati Allah are not terrorists. Lamido Sanisu Lamido is not a terrorist. Nigerian terrorist army are not terrorists. All the criminal politicians are not terrorists. All the war criminals in the guise of Babangida Obasanjo, all of them, Tiwa Danjuma, what do you call him? Jack Gowan. They are not terrorists. Only IPOB. Why are they afraid of Nnamdi Kanu? Why have we become their greatest nightmare? Because of this truth. And we will expose them. When we are done with them, they will understand that we are Biafrans and we are not going anywhere. Please, tell your children. Pass this message to your children. Biafran mother and father, wherever you are, that pure water you are drinking in somebody's country, come and drink it in your place. You will see a disease worse than Ebola. Your children will not be safe. Your family in Biafra land will not be safe. For them to be safe, rise up and do the right thing. Nobody is truly in Nigeria. Only hallucinated people that claim to be in Nigeria. Don't let anybody deceive you. O ye Biafrans. Who is in Nigeria? Nigerians are being killed across the globe. Nobody will talk about them. Nigerians are being killed across the globe. Your high commissioners or whatever they call themselves, is it ambassador, will not come to defend you. So how dare you say you are in Nigeria? Only animals. Did I say animal? Animals have more honor and dignity than Nigeria. Only criminals. Hopeless people are proud of one Nigeria. One Nigeria, my feet. I'll be back in a minute.
It's one on the beat.
MNK Ekenwoya. You watch a lion me rep with freedom or death. It's your boy Olisi. Nini bweke keme were keke Nwoya. Nnamdi Kanu tota no madu tuma korota. Nnamdi Nuche. Oke kumende mbajuru wajiri pepe bro. La foto na se kupuru simi. Ndo simi na bamba. Nelumba bara bahajere waya kupuli pesa kupwa kula makisi telekalo dada metu selokura kupu. Akonu chabu mahadu mobu kechine. Ngozi chinye na nyonye chibaja kibuya. Chibaja kibuya. Ana bambo nelumba bara bahana chibuya. No, aneze kwesi no chitanya ndibu. Magari tura tunare kuma happy kuteribu. Ndibu fima hume kugi nibuki. Tia, no, aneze ndibu. Obra kuki. Ona buleka tunu chuma wemo no dibuki. Unu puro ready made beds. Unu simi fina push. Hani ni bweke keme were keke Nwoya. Nnamdi Kanu tota no madu tuma korota. Nnamdi Nuche. Oke kumende mbajuru wajiri bedrock. Dafojo na zibuko zikupuro simi. Ndo simi na bamba. Nelumba waraba hajere baya kukuli pesa kukwa kulama. Sitele kalo dada metu selogo rakupo. Akonu tabu mahadu mobu kuchinene. Ngozi tinye ranyo nechi baja kiwia. Nechi baja kiwia. Ana bambo nelumba waraba hana chiwia. Sympathizers were like, oh my lord, Nnamdi Kanu is too serious. He took away the liberal love and peace with indigenous. Where on earth can we trace this type of counterparts? Where are the these are the things we need to talk about. Behold, Israelites are found inside in Africa. This no be joke. If it has constant, it's more like pop. Israel is the light, the roots where we tap. The reason why your Pharaoh never wanna let go is the dark day we face in case you don't know. Pharaoh 9, you can select them and take much about it to read about. Brought all you well and Billy man on the the dream of one Nigeria, but the story go over. MK the brain boss, so go the way to game over. Now I tell you game over. Need the break it me when I can't get more here. Nnamdi Kanu tota no madu to my korota. Nnamdi Nuche. Okay, kumende mbajuru wajiri bedrock. Dafojo na zibuko zikupuro simi. Ndo simi na bamba. Nelumba waraba hajere baya kukuli pesa kukwa kulama. Sitele kalo dada metu selogo rakupo. Akonu tabu mahadu mobu kuchinene. Ngozi tinye ranyo nechi baja kiwia. Nechi baja kiwia. Ana bambo nelumba waraba hana chiwia. Soldiers went a fari people dancing python. They never knew that they came to them on python. We wouldn't came and cut the liver did a python. Had it been direct to change myself but see them all, we would have had a python body ball and kill them all. When you see this low bad that we would have asked for more. Treat the meat from python ass. Come out.
Sick on the mix.
We must continue at this moment. Our lines are open. So when you are there, you are yapping, you are in Nigeria, you are high commissioner, you are animal, you are criminal, you are hopeless. Nobody is Nigeria. Nigeria is British experiment. Nigeria is looting ground. Nigeria is evil. Nigeria is evil enclave. Nigeria is damnable zoo. Our WhatsApp number is 070-815-45642. Our WhatsApp number is 070 815-45642. For the last time, our WhatsApp number is 070-815-45642. Our direct line is 081-221-52971. Our direct number once again is 081-221-52971. For the last time, our direct number is 081-221-52971. A special number dedicated to the female is 081-288-58614. Special number dedicated to the female is 081-288-58614. At this moment, our lines are open and you're free to call in. Yes, caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
Good morning.
Good morning, my brother. Go ahead, your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Jerry Andrew. I'm from Aba province in Nigeria. I'm not telling you about the truth. Makana, Madi Wiki. All you know, no, she is a man. Mother to capture yes, they have a matching. Even the national matching this project, Nagani Ho, Makanan the Kalopata, to Pasiobi, our leader. So for this Colonel, Malaya Wine Colonel, I know a better opportunity to their ballot. Now, see, you know, like good here. This project I have to do the best. I know make the best. Then I'm the Jew. Then I'm Bamba. ọkachasị ịnụ nne anyị ndị Igbo ndị Biafra enwere ndị ga na-azụ okwu ha ihe na-enye ọra oge adịọkwa ha sị na hapụgodi ihe ahụ anyị pasịa mma ya ọkwara nna echi ka onye Fulani gbupụrụ nwaanyị aka n'ụtụtụrụ izeba ndị Fulani na-abatazie ụlọ ndị mmadụ ọ kakwa mma otu o mere so that ka ndị ahụ a na-achọ ịkpọtụ n'ọra ndị ahụ a na-achọ ịkpọtụ n'ọra na-etitebere ha na ebe ya na mmadụ azụ ọhụrụ n'isi fine onye onye na bilie na everybody should wake up and let time again we have to wake up be alert onye ọbụla anụpụta mma ya na ihe onye mma ga-azụrụ nna aka n'ụlọ ga-arụta ofe mma jụọ n'ụlọ gị n'okofu ya na backyard maazị ka ndị ọzọ ohere ka ha nwee ike bata. Thank you so much.
Thank you, my brother, and God bless you. We must continue. Caller on WhatsApp, your name and where are you calling from?
Good morning, sir. God will bless you, sir. God will bless you, sir. My name is Uwa Sophia Obaze. I'm from Biafra land, from Benin City, Edo State.
Welcome, my
sir. All what you are doing, we are seeing it, sir. God will bless you, sir. One day, sir, we will get our freedom.
There is no
Biafra must come. We are not Nigerians. We are not. God forbid, we are not Nigerians. We have everything on earth. God has blessed us with everything on earth. See, all our women is everywhere. All our men, they are everywhere. Committed one crime or the other. Sir, God will bless you, sir. God will bless my able leader, my great leader, Omadike of our time, Professor Unadi Kanu. God will bless you, sir. Anywhere you are, God will protect you and guide you. You will not die. My fellow Biafrans, ask yourself, why is Nigeria government want to kill Unadi Kanu? The only question I'm asking is that question. Why did they want to kill him? Because if they know he's the pillar. So my brothers and sisters from Edo State, from Benin City, or from Niger Delta, from Anchi, we are not Nigerians. We are Biafra.
All of them, all Biafran people.
We are Biafra. We have to wake up. We have to smell the coffee because we are not Nigerians. Anywhere you go, all over the world, we are suffering. We have we have every good thing. I live in Norway. In Norway, they have just 5 million people, but they are living where? We have these things. We can do it, my people. Please let everybody wake up. Let us wake up. One Nigeria will not help us. You people see how they are killing our people in South Africa. And the so-called Nigeria people, the Yorubas, the Hausas, they are not doing anything. The South African people, they have a shop right in Lagos. You guys see that the Yorubas, they are not demonstrating to close down the shop. They are closing down our shop in
Africa are the owner of MTN. South Africa are the owner of GoTV. South Africa are the owner of DSTV. South Africa are the owner of ShopRite. 99.9% of their customers are Biafran people. We are the people who fought for South Africa to be liberated from apartheid. All 99.9% of musicians that sang for South Africa to be delivered in the hand of Mandela. We are people like Majek Fashek. Is Majek Fashek not from your place? What about Orusuliki? What about Mandatos? All of them sang and put their weight, and South Africa think they want to keep Biafran because they want to be one Nigeria. When we are done with all of them, they wish they never existed. We are not Nigeria.
My fellow Biafrans, we are not Nigeria. We have to deny Nigeria, please. That is how we can win these people. My Edo people, my Benin people, my Asian people, my Esako people, we are not Biafrans. You people should ask yourself, before the Nigeria, which government was here? Before the fight go on in Nigeria, Biafra war, which government do we have? We have to ask ourselves a question. I know that it's not easy. They have been vicious. They have washed our brain. These British people, they have washed our brain. You people just see what is happening in the British Parliament. You know, God is going to punish the British, but it's not too late, my brothers and sisters. Please, let's take our land back. Let's do what we can do to fight these people. We are not one. A guy from Adamawa or I don't know, in the north, he said he know that we are not one. My people, he said he know that we are not one. It's because of the oil. That is why they are making us to be one. Please, I'm not a racist, my people. I'm not a racist. I'm not a racist. I know what I'm talking about.
My dear, if to become racist or to become tribal will free us from this evil called one Nigeria, and then we shall be.
They are calling us, we are not a racist. But we know what we are fighting about. We have resources, we don't smell it. Those states, the city where I came from, have 62 oil well. They will take the money to the north. And we the indigenous of those states, we are traveling everywhere, doing prostitute, doing doing money ritual all over the globe. You people sit down there and call it one Nigeria. We are not Nigerians. Please, the Kanu, we are sorry that we did not listen to you for the beginning. But now we said enough is enough. We are not one Nigeria. We have been saying this thing, my people. We are not one. Sorry, sir. But sorry, sorry, sir. We know that we did follow you guys at the time you people rise up. But now all of us we are start to wake up now that we are not one. We are not one, my people. Please, we are not one. Freedom is not easy, but one day we will take it. We will get it. It must come. You people have seen that we are suffering all over the world. Our people are everywhere. We are not one Nigeria. We are Biafrans. Before the British came, which government was there? Ask yourself, why did they want to keep Nnamdi Kanu? Sit down one day and ask yourself all these questions. They are fighting it everywhere. A set of people are ruling you guys. Please, we are not Nigeria. We are Biafrans. We are Biafrans. May I tell you, Edo people, please, rise up and smell the coffee. We are not one. Our death is dying everywhere. A woman is a princess. They are princess. They don't need to do what they are doing. It's because of what is going on in Nigeria. What is going on in the zoo, couple the other country? We are not one. You people know that it's a zoo and it's a couple the other country because everybody has their own generator. My brothers and sisters, we don't last anymore. We died before when our grandfather was there, when the British have not came. The last one that 120. But now before anybody reach 50 years, it will die. It will not even smell the inspection. We are not fighting for this fight because of our benefit. No. We are fighting for this fight because we want a good life for the people back home. We have seen life and seen loss, my people. Let's get up and smell the coffee. One Nigeria will not go anywhere. Please, my people, I'm begging you. These guys that is doing this thing, fighting for our freedom, they leave their family. They sacrifice their family. Our able leader went to prison. Why are they persecuting him? He didn't do anything. Nigerian government killed my father. I've been using it to sing. They killed my father. They killed my father. They persecute him because they know he knows something about Nigeria. He was there with Obasanjo and Buhari in Ibadan. He said he said for Biafra war. Please, my brothers and sisters, we are not one Nigeria. We are not. We are not. Thank you, sir. God will bless you, sir. God will bless you, sir. God will bless your generation, sir. Agbo is not far from Edo State.
What is inside Agbo is inside Edo State. Ibaki people are Eka people.
Okay.
We have Oliongo. When you say Agbo, it look like Agbo is foreigner. I hear some Biafran people say Ibaki, wake up. When you see Agbo, man, you have seen Ibaki. We are Eka people. Oliongo, Sako, all of us, we know ourselves.
We are not far.
Yoruba come and put their son to become Oba of Benin, and they are yapping. Oba of Benin will go back to Ife when the time comes. We know our people. Forget about it. We don't want anybody to feel
Yes,
that
so
we
the
are
truth must
dragging man.
continue, my
More
people.
than 35% of people
The
in Edo
truth
State
must
are
continue.
Agbo people, Ika people, they are Igbo people. Not to talk of Uri Onwabu,
Yes.
Esako Ikpoma, Abuturomi. I was not born in Jamaica. I was born in Bende State. I know my people. Even Moritola Mohammed is not Hausa man. Yoruba will tell you he's Hausa man. It was Moritola Mohammed that built the first mosque in his community, ushering Islam into our land. People like Adams Oshimole are yapping. If you ask Benin people, you know why I'm happy you call, is to awaken our Igbo people across the globe. When they are fighting Igbo, they should wake up from their stupidity. Let them go and find out, why did the Igbo fight Oba of Benin? In the 80s, Igbenedion claimed the throne of Oba of Benin. Nigerians shot Igbenedion down by destroying Okada airline. Let them go and find out that secret, they will know the truth. But we are going home, my sister. We are going home. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. God will bless you. I will be calling because our people need to wake up, sir. Please. Please, they need to wake up. We are not one Nigeria, my Edo people, my Benin people, we Asian people, and we are not one Nigeria. We are Biafrans before the British came. Please, my people, we are suffering. Our guest is everywhere, all over the world. Our guest is everywhere. Eh? Okay, they are killing you in South Africa, the so-called zoo country. They did not come and rescue you.
The only thing the Yoruba can do is to come there and say, yes, we have the list of people who are committing crime in Dubai and in South Africa. One of them, his name is Ujuku. The other one, his name is Ferdinand Kano. Then the next one, his name is Utimefo. Maybe the fourth on the list will be George Onibe. But if we will need the list to let the world know, even the Nigerians that are fighting Isame are Yoruba people. They are deceiving us.
That is to show that we are not one Nigeria. They know that we are not one. That is to show you. People are dying in Libya. Edo people, you are in Libya. Nigerian government did not come and rescue you.
Adam Oshimole will bring 1 trailer to bring them back from Libya and give them 5,000. That is what Adam Oshimole can do. He will go and report to women from
they didn't rescue you. It's only Biafra government that will set you people free. My people, my Edo people. You people are in Libya. You are everywhere. Malaysia, everywhere. Do what you're not supposed to do. Nigerian government did not say you. Don't campaign for one Nigeria. Or show what they come. He carry your money. That is to show you sense. Yoruba don't like you. Hausa don't like you. You are not one Nigeria. My people, get up and smell the coffee. Thank God I can call this morning. My Edo people, get up and smell the coffee. We are not one. Agbo is Edo. We are not far from Agbo. We are not far from Ekwale. We are not far from Asaba. We are not far from Onitsha. You people smell the coffee. Where is it all that is smelling?
My sister, if you look at Port Harcourt people, Kore people, they will tell you that they come from Benin.
Yes.
If you meet Ikwere people will tell you they come from Benin. There is a truth to that story. And the question is, they pay somebody like what do they call him, Elechi Martin, and he wrote a history that they come from Benin. They are not saying they come from Benin because they want them to come back to Benin. They want to tell them that they are Yorubas, because the next thing, because Oba of Benin is a Yoruba man, so you begin to hear that Yoruba people. But we are alive to tell our children the truth.
It's a lie. It's a scam. It's a scam. Yoruba, their cup are full. They will scam us with church. They will scam us everything. They will scam us.
Everywhere, everywhere, Yoruba.
Their cup are full now. It's a lie. We are Biafras. We are Biafrans, because they say when the British was pursuing them, that is where the Onitsha people run away to Onitsha. All the Onitsha people, they are for Benin. They are for so-called Edo State, the so-called Benin. Even the real name is not a Benin, it's not Edo. So my brothers and sisters, we are not Nigeria.
They will know the truth one day.
We are not Nigeria. We are not Nigeria. Truth must prevail, and Nigeria must break. I say so. By my father's spirit, Nigeria must break. The Zoo Republic must break. By my mother's spirit, it must break. By my grandfather's spirit, it must break. That is my I hope, yeah. Thank you, sir. God bless you, sir.
God bless you.
God bless you.
We are
Thank
going
you.
home. We are going home. One day, the truth you have not heard, you will know it. Who is the one Nigeria? Tell your children. If you say, we are Nigeria, don't talk to my Nigeria. Nigeria is experiment ground. The day people will know the truth, you will marvel. You will wish. And there is a song, let me sing it. Otu bochi Biafra gabia oge munuvu n'anya ndị mmehie unu ga-eti aka n'obi. Asị m otu ụbọchị Biafra gabia oge munuvu n'anya ndị mmehie unu ga-eti aka n'obi. Na-etili ihe mere onwe m, ihe mere onwe m, ihe mere onwe m, unu ga-eti aka n'obi. Call on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Call on WhatsApp, are you still there? Of course, your epileptic network must do what you can. Call on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp, are you there? I think it's not there, but we must continue. Caller on the line, your name and who are you calling from? Caller on the line, can you hear me? Just hold on, caller on the line, just hold on. Yes, go ahead, please, the world is listening.
Yes, my name is Chuku, and I'm speaking from Aba, Biafra land. I want to congratulate you, my brother, Oyibe. You are wonderful. You are wonderful. When I hear your program, I was very, very, very happy. You have said it all. Let me put it very clear. I am a small boy, 1960, when we are in school, and they come and share Nigerian flag and a plastic white cup in the name that Nigeria has got independence. Since that day to today, if Nnamdi Azikiwe will come back to earth and see what is happening now, he will be weeping and crying. Because what he did is a waste of time, and all the effort Azikiwe put to put in Nigeria in one to fight for Nigeria independence is a waste. Nnamdi Azikiwe is number one man who struggled to make Nigeria, to get independence of Nigeria. But today, our people has go down to under slavery from Fulani people. I don't know anybody who are human being that we say that he is against our leader Nnamdi Kanu. Fulani has taken everything that belongs to Nigeria. Then why are we one? I want to, anybody who are hearing my voice this morning, the only way out is for our people to support our leader Nnamdi Kanu, to support IPOB, or else Nigeria has come and gone. Okay, are you hearing me now? Okay, Nigeria has come and gone. What we are doing, what we are seeing now is just a kind of, when you cut a snake, the snake will continue jumping up and down until so many times that it will go down and close to the end of the life. That is exactly what is happening in Nigeria. They have conducted election. Is it the end? It is not the end. Their problem is growing day by day. And you continue fighting. There will be no peace in Nigeria. Nigeria will continue, trouble will continue in Nigeria until Nigeria will take. Everybody will go to his own way. When I'm hearing Nigeria radio here, also especially in Port Harcourt, where somebody like J.A.J., somebody saying he's a pastor, Isaiah George. This idiot, Isaiah George of Calvary Kingdom, he
claimed to be a pastor. This man is worse than armed robber. There's one they call the Obino Kwando. There's the one they call the Ifanye. All these people are the people that Fulani are paying to make sure he separates us from our brothers in the river state. What they are doing day and night is to say something that they will divide our people not to come together. That is their business. In the morning, they are on radio. In the night, they are on radio. In the afternoon, they are on radio. These are the wicked agents of Satan that is working for one Nigeria. And that is how they are in so many states. Because I'm trying to hear news from time to time. So I order our people. And the only thing you will leave for your children when you are going back to grace, because all of us will go down and our children will continue. The only highest thing you give to your children as you are going is Biafra. Without Biafra, you are gone. Because the hard times are coming. This is just the beginning of the trouble in Nigeria. Anybody that is expecting, now election has gone. They say Ojo Sokalo is talking for today's president. Who is Ojo Sokalo? You know the servant of the Fulani people. Who is Okorocha? Is he not the servant to Fulani? Nobody can repair Nigeria. Nigeria has come and gone. Nobody on earth can repair Nigeria. Nigeria is nobody can repair Nigeria. The only way out is to support our leader, so that we will get out of this useless place we are. People are here. People who are doing business, all of them, the business has gone down. So thank you very much, Mr. Odide. You are doing wonderful, and you have a history that some few people understand those things. You know something like close, almost only like our leader Nnamdi Kanu. Thank you very much.
Because I'm a student. Thank you. God bless you. We must continue. Now, for the clarity's sake, because what we are telling you here is the truth, so that you can be free. Some people say Onitsha is not Edo State. Agbo is not Edo State. So on and so forth. Edo State is not Biafra land. Now, this is the truth you must know. Go and meet Ikuri people. If you live in Rumomoy or Morosi or Rumibo, Rumokuta, go to this area and ask them where do they come from. They will tell you they are from Edo. That is why, because Nigerian government know, Yoruba know how to manipulate us. Now, when somebody tells you that, okay, see, I am a Benin, I am a Biafra, do not doubt it, because Abo people, Eka people are almost 35% of people who occupy the land of Benin, where you hear. In fact, the Oba of Benin, Yoruba man have told the Oba of Ebake, Obi of Ebake, not to agree that they are Abo people any longer. When they came to marry my junior sister, the eldest person in my family is in Edo State, because he's from Ebake, partly Eboto. I am from Ebake, if in case you don't know. That is my maternal home. Because she's the oldest person, we went to her and said they want to marry our sister. He said the marriage will take place in Edo State. We say, but our father compound is carved into Delta State now. He said, okay, now so it be, make on go do na Delta marriage now. I said to the woman, I'm shocked at you. You are my mother and elder sister. And now you are calling us Delta people. Now you are Edo Abi. I wonder what your children will call us. She was shocked and calmed down. That was how they brought the marriage in Imunedi. But we are Eka people. We are Abo people. It is Nigerian that the Nigeria where Domenye remove. And then when you come there, you have Ata of Igala. Why do you have Atali of Awuchi? We know our people. Only one community in Edo State that is not Biafra. I must tell you the truth. But we are not saying it so that you come and join Biafra. We are saying it so that you know we know what we know. There are many communities in Ondo State that are Biafrans, Ijo people. You Yoruba are claiming them already. Most of you don't know. Our boundary didn't end in Edo State. It goes into Yoruba land. Yoruba are dragging your land so that you will not wake up tomorrow. But we know all this truth. For the avoidance of doubt, I am from Abo. We have 474 communities that make up Abo. And each and every one of us, we know where we are coming from. We know where we are coming from. I'm from Utoweri. I never said this. The name of my community is Utoweri, generally known as Utokpo Ndiara. But let me tell you, when you trace Ute Oweri, you see my ancestors came from Imo State. But today I'm Niger Delta. The same way some, what did they call them? Or Haji is now Niger Delta. But don't worry, we will get there. We will get there. We know our people. We say we are the only people that use a Kenko for Orie. Why is there a community, a village in Benin land that is answering Orie? If you are from Benue, go and look for where they call a K Ajide. What is a K doing in a Benue if you are not Biafran? We know our people. Don't yap where you are born in Lagos, brought up in Lagos, born in Sokoto, brought up in Sokoto. You don't know distance, but we know our people. But we must appreciate Chukwu Kikabiama for our leader, Mazen Nandekano. Mazen Nandekano. Obodo keleni mo kanwe. Nandekano. Oh Hamadike. Imano ikagugo ndiro yo. Nandekano. Oh Hamadike. Ofokai de tissue men of honor that dome. What we want is Biafra freedom. If at the end of the day, say Buhari want to become Biafra, we put him under oath. He go to Abunopabi or Aruchuku Ndiara. Only evil people run from Aruchuku. Only evil people run from Abunopabi. But then we are going home. Awusa go, Yoruba go. Allow Biafrans to go, and then we run DNA test. That is why I'm appealing once again to Biafra. When Biafra is restored, please allow me to work in DNA office only. Don't want to be president, governor, immigration, only DNA office. Just hammer you the computer, you do pom, Yoruba. Your own is finished. Or you do pom, Awusa Fulani, you are dead. Just run out of Biafra. So those of you whose blood are watered down by Yoruba and Awusa Fulani blood, the earlier you begin to run, the better for you. Or the earlier you frustrate us, the better for you. You think we are here to joke? Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? That is the problem. You call, I will say hold the line. And when I want to bring you in, you are listening to the radio. You are not even listening to me. Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
Good morning,
Good morning. Go ahead, my brother. Gawani ruwa Chineke n'ihi na ọwa asụsụ enuigwe adị ama.
Look, obi dị nnọọ na ọgụ anyị na-anụ. Oke agbajigo m ya.
You are on, please go ahead. You are online, go ahead, please. Go ahead, please. You are online and try to be brief. That is the problem. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? That is the problem. When you call, please remove your attention from your radio set. Pay attention to your phone. Because I'm not talking to you through your radio, but through your phone. Call on WhatsApp, your name and where are you calling from?
Yes, hello, Master George Onibe. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, go ahead, please.
Hello, Master, can you hear
me? Go ahead, the world is listening, go ahead.
Hello, Master.
Please go ahead, the world is listening.
Okay, my brother, sorry, that is a network problem. My name is Chema Nwokikugochukwu. Master, I'm calling from India. I hail from Mumbai. Mumbai is in Olo province, Biafra land. Master, I want to thank you for your good work and appreciate my leader, Master Namodo Okukano, and appreciate Chukwu Kikabiama. I will be brief, my brother. Chukwu Kikaene Kelego, onye premi yani nisi worogi, Master Nandekano, onye poptra kodo anija. Chukwu Okike butere ụzọ kpetere ya azụ na onye anyị nwa na-eso ya wee ruo mgbe anyị ọ ga-akpọlata ya n'ala eze nke ahụ kwara ya na nkwa na aha gị bụ Chukwu Okike abịa mapụrụ ime ihe niile ise. Maazị, thank you very much for your teachings this morning. Their topic, Mazi, nobody owns Nigeria. Nigeria is just an imposter, a business area, business center. Just Nigeria, you can qualify Nigeria as a push, where the wild animals kill the small animals. But Mazi, remember our leader, Mazi Namudo Kukanu, he told us that God called him to go and bring his people, and his people is ready to go. This is not a word of Nigerian pastor. This is a word of prophets. That is what our leader said. And believe me, I want to regard this our sister that called before the three last calls. That says she's from Benin. Bless her. Sisters, we are one. My topic this morning, I want to contribute a little thing. What I want to say is, I'm not talking about Biafrans now or Oduduwa or Arewa. What I'm saying now is one thing. If you know that your parents receive 20 pounds, try to unite together with those that receive those amounts. Because our parents receive that 20 pounds then. They are one. There is no discrimination. There is no Imo State in them. There is no Anambra State in them. There is no Niger Delta. There is no Delta Delta.
All the name of the state, all the name they give us is not our name. I'm not a Delta man. When somebody say Biafrans are not Edo, these people are born in Lagos because Edo is nobody name. You hear Asari telling you I'm from Bayelsa. Bayelsa don't mean anything in Niger language. Bayelsa don't mean anything in Mbiama language. Nothing like Anambra, Isoma, Mbara. Nothing like Imo. I will someone say you are Imo.
Yes, Mazi, because they know that those names they are answering is to intimidate us and take what belongs to us and run away. So Nigeria is just like if you are Ikekete Orie, if you are not strong, if you cannot be able to lie, if you cannot be able to kill your brother, if you cannot be able to sleep if you cannot be able to be a gay, a homosexual, you cannot be among them. Nigeria is representing evil. Nigeria is hell. Nigeria is anything. I don't know what less in this earth I can use to qualify the Nigeria. Nigeria is nothing. They are nothing, Mazi. These people, this is why they are suppressing us. We are one. Those ones, their parents received that 20 pounds. Please ask. How many people that receive that amount? Let us unite together, and you will see now that you will find your brother in Imo, you will find your brother in Ibanke, you will find your brother in Okwani, you will find your brother in Igbo Binozo, Ndi Igbo Binozo. You will find your brothers in so many places now. Awusa, Oduduwa, Arewa, they did not receive this 20 pounds. So let us unite together now and answer the same name we answered for our origin, where we come from. Where we come from, you cannot do without where you come from. When you are doing something and the spirit that comes out in the land you come from, believe me, no one will be against you. Who is the creator of life and death? Why will I be afraid of speak the truth? Why will I be afraid to do the work of my parents? Why will I be afraid to speak the word of God? Mazi, what Nigerian people are trying to tell us now is for us not to listen to our parents, we will listen to an outsider. Because you cannot tell me that Biafra is nothing, that I don't know about Biafra. Nigeria, okay, when you call them now to, sir, please, can you explain to me, this Nigeria we are answering, what is the meaning of Nigeria? Mazi, you will see them, they will start fighting. They will tell you now, you don't know who I be. That is not the question we ask you. The question we ask you, who created Nigeria and what is the meaning of Nigeria? You will start fighting. You will start slapping, break his head. One bugger him, this, that. Ndara. Chukwokike Abịama, ekene dịrị gị n'isi nworu gị Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, ekene dịkwara gị for ime ka this radio Biafra stand there. For this broadcast we are listening, many people are waking up. Many people, Maazị, this radio Biafra akpụte na-agụ n'ụra, onye akpa na-agụ aka n'ọdụ, ọ dị ndụ, ọ nwụrụ anwụ, onye akpa na-agụ aka n'ọdụ. Maazị, may Chukwokike Abịama bless all the whole principal officers. Anybody that is putting hand to make sure that the children of God will be free, that the children of God will be free. Chukwokike Abịama will keep everybody. Chukwokike Abịama will keep us. Biafra we will get. Biafra we want. Oh, hey, Biafra.
Oh, hey, Biafra. Oh, hey, Biafra. We are going home and there is nothing the enemy can do. This will be our last caller for the day. Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from? Try and be as brief as you can. Good morning. Go ahead, please. Go ahead. Thank you. Thank you very much. We must continue. God bless you. We have come to the end of the program. Tomorrow is another day. Nigeria has provided us. We must go home.
Biafrans, the feast of Passover is upon us. Passover feast, prayer for Biafra. The Passover begins at sunset evening on Friday, 19th of April. The sunset on Friday, 26th of April 2019. For I will pass through the land of Nigeria this night, and I will split all the firstborn in the land of Nigeria, both man and beast, against all the gods of Nigeria. I will execute judgment beyond the Lord. Exodus 12, verse 12. Prayer topic: that God will destroy conspiracy of all nations that align with Nigeria to stop the restoration of Biafra. Let God cause them to fight themselves. Today allow Biafra and the book of Isaiah, chapter 8, verse 9 to 10. Lord say, people that are called by my name shall humble themselves and seek me first in prayer. I am the Lord, and I will answer from heaven alone. Biafrans, and seek the Lord, because Biafra is right. This message was brought to you by Adi Oscar Okeke, head of Ipob Religious Affairs Committee. Biafrans, let's seek the Lord, and let's pass over Nigeria. All has created.
All hail Biafra, Biafra we hail thee. Hello Biafrans, IPOB and lovers of freedom all over the world. Good day and good night to some of you. We the indigenous people of Biafra in Austria are inviting you all to our 1st of May rally. Time 9 a.m. Venue Volksgarten 4020 Linz, Upper Austria. Please join us to remind the world of the ethnic cleansing and genocide committed against our people and that is still ongoing. For more information, please contact Mazi Betel Eze Onoha, Deputy Coordinator, Upper Austria, +43 699 125 12177. All hail Biafra.
Yes, we are inching closer to the end of this program. Our people must get ready. The feast of the Passover is very close. 30th of May, very close.
Everything written about you is great. You are greatness, you are
Announcement. Passover feast prayer for Biafra. The Passover begins at sunset evening on Friday, 19th of April to sunset on Friday, 26th of April, 2019. Theme: For I will pass through the land of Nigeria this night, and will smite all the firstborn in the land of Nigeria, both man and beast. And against all the gods of Nigeria I will execute judgment. I am the Lord. Exodus 12, verse 12. Prayer topics. 1. Prayer for repentance. Daniel chapter 9, verses 3 to 19. And Jeremiah chapter 3, verses 12 to 25. 2. Reading of the 10 Commandments and renewal of our covenant with Chukwu Okike Abiama. Exodus chapter 20, verses 1 to 17. 3. Renounce all foreign gods and strange gods in Biafra land, which our people worship and pray for help. Gods of gold, molten images, silver, wood, and others. Deuteronomy chapter 4, verses 14 to 24. Deuteronomy chapter 12, verses 1 to 3. Isaiah chapter 44, verses 8 to 19. And Jeremiah chapter 10, verses 1 to 11. 4. That God will destroy the conspiracy of all nations that align with Nigeria to stop the restoration of Biafra. Let God cause them to fight themselves till they allow Biafra to go. Isaiah chapter 8, verses 9 to 10. Isaiah chapter 17, verses 12 to 14. And Isaiah chapter 41, verses 11 to 12. 5. That God fulfill his promise to restore Biafra now. Hosea chapter 1, verse 7. Jeremiah chapter 31, verses 10 to 11. And Psalm 126, verses 1 to 4. There shall be holy convocation, that is gathering, on the first day, 19th, and the last day, 26th of April. All IPOB and Biafrans should endeavor to hook up on Radio Biafra for prayers. Chukwu Okike Abiama will restore Biafra in our lifetime. He say, Shalom, Umu Chineke. Prepared by evangelist Uzako Nwokike and signed by Mazi Oscar Okeke.
All hail Biafra. Biafra be healthy. Hello, and lovers of freedom all over the world. Good day and good night to some of you. We, the indigenous people of Biafra in Austria, are inviting you all to